Okay, so I'm using VirtualBox. It's a virtual computer program, and I would like to try to install the old Windows 98. It's an ISO file of this old operating system. Okay, so I'm using a Dell Latitude E5550 laptop, which has 8 gigabytes of memory and an i5 processor and SSD drive. Okay, so it's a much newer machine than this operating system used to run on. So let's create a new virtual machine. Click on the new button. Let's type in 98. Okay, it has Windows 98. So select Windows 98 here at version. Yes, it's a Microsoft Windows operating system. Click next. Memory. Let's give it 512 megabytes of memory. Click next. Let's create a virtual hard drive. Create. Let's make it a VHD and click next. Dynamically allocated size. Okay, next. Where to store that file, the virtual hard drive. Let's try to store it here on the C drive and VHD folder. I have a few Windowses there also already. Okay, so that's the hard drive. Let's save it. 2 gigabytes. Let's make it a bit larger. Let's say 5 gigabytes. And create. Okay, so the hard drive was created. Now let's customize a little bit this newly created virtual computer. Let's click on the settings button. System. No, I don't want any floppy disks. That's the memory. Processor. Let's enable this physical address extension. Let's give 2 cores, so it will be a dual core processor. Acceleration is fine. Display, let's enable this 2D and 3D stuffs. Let's give it 32. Okay, 34 megabytes of memory, video memory. And okay, just close it. It's okay. And let's start the virtual machine. It should ask for an operating system, this ISO file. It's loading, starting. Okay, so let's browse now to this ISO file, which is here in download, and that ISO file. Open it and start. Now let's see. Error messages or anything else. Boot from hard disk, boot from CD-ROM. Okay, let's boot from the CD. Use the arrow keys up and down. Let's close this one. So boot from CD, CD meaning this ISO file, because this one is inserted as an optical drive into this virtual computer. Cancel. Okay, boot from CD already. Start Windows 98 setup from CD. Start computer with CD-ROM support. Start computer without CD-ROM support. Okay, just press enter. Start the first one. It should insert some CD drivers. Okay, so this is the setup. Let's make it a bit larger somehow. Okay, so we have to work on this small window. We have some host key plus F. Host key meaning I think the right control switch. Okay, it's not helping us, so right control and F. Okay, so back to this window. To set up Windows, now press enter. Okay, configure unallocated disk space. Okay, just press enter. No, do not use large disk support. Yes, enable large disk support. Enable it. Okay, setup will restart your computer now. Please make sure Windows 98 boot disk is in drive A. Okay, we are running it from the ISO file, which is a CD DVD drive, not a floppy drive. Press enter. Boot from hard disk, boot from CD, boot from the CD. Okay, let's see. From hard drive, will it do anything? No, int18 boot failure. Okay, so it can't boot from the hard drive yet. Nothing interesting and useful is there. So let's reset it. Machine A reset. Don't show it. Reset it. Okay, the same thing again. Boot from this time the CD. Start the setup with CD drivers. And that traditional blue screen should appear. And Windows should be installed then. Formatting drive C. Okay, it's not this C drive, it's inside the virtual machine. It's this virtual computer's C drive. That one is formatted, and that is storage. It's this virtual hard drive 98 VHD, which is stored on the C drive in the VHD folder, and that's the file. Okay, so that one was formatted. Formatting 100% formatted. Please wait, setup is formatting. Okay, so that formatting completed. Setup is preparing to install Windows. Please wait. Setup is going to perform a routine check on your to continue, press enter. Okay, enter. This is the good old scan disk that used to either repair your computer or destroy your data. Reports that guest operating system does not support mouse pointer integration. Okay, let's close it. Don't show it anymore and capture. So if I click inside, notice that my mouse is captured there in that small window and it cannot exit until I press the right control key on the keyboard. Now there are suddenly two mouses, two cursors. Okay, so let's click inside that window and click on continue. Setup is preparing the Windows 98 setup wizard, which will guide you through the rest of the setup process. Please wait. Control to exit. Mouse from there. Move it away from the window. 100%. Okay, so select directory. Where do you want to install Windows? Let's choose other directory. We have the freedom to choose another folder. Let's call it Win98. Oh, I have to press the number key. 98. Okay, so we can choose the folder where to install Windows. Click next. Checking for installed components. What, the hardware components? Okay, estimated time remaining. It says 43 minutes. Of course, that's not exactly true because this is a much faster machine. It's not a Pentium 1, it's not a Pentium 2. Okay, typical, portable, compact, custom. Let's choose custom. Let's see what's there. Accessibility, accessories, address book, communication, desktop themes. Wow, we have internet tools, multi-language, multimedia, online, web TV for Windows. What is that? Okay, next. Computer name, computer description, whatever. Next. Keyboard layout, that's fine. Let's see what's here. Okay, cancel. Next, establishing your location, whatever. Next, start copying files. Next, 33 minutes remaining. Welcome to Microsoft Windows 98. Sit back, relax. 98 installs on your computer. Automated installation process. You will learn about some of the enhancements to Windows 98 and a few of the exciting new features after Windows 98 is installed. You are invited to take the Discover 92 to learn more. File copy process 5%. Windows just got better. Windows 98 helps you get the most out of your computer by making it easier to use, more reliable, faster, and more entertaining. Oh, how sweet. File copy process 7%. It's not too fast. What is going on here? Let's get out from this by pressing the right control key. And task manager. Let's see our physical machine. How is doing? Performance. Ooh, the processor is working. 96.8%. The memory is around halfway occupied. And the hard drive, which is an SSD drive. Data. Yes, that's an SSD. Barely feels the load. Okay, so this machine is using my processor quite a bit. easier to get help, connects you to the web, brings the web to your desktop, enhances communication, new communication tools, faster performance, more storage space, increased dependability, increased reliability, more entertaining, better games, supports new hardware, more accessible, more customizable. Check out Windows Update. And thank you. Please register your copy of Windows 98, the Microsoft Windows 98 team. And the progress is at 99, 100%. And restart computer. Let's restart it. Will it let go to the mouse? No, it won't. Boot from hard disk. Okay, it has a countdown, but let's just press enter. This time it should boot from the hard drive, and voila, getting ready to run Windows for the first time. Windows 98. Is my mouse there? Yes, it's still captured. Okay, let's get out. Control key. Now we have another cursor. Your name, whatever. User, company, no company. Next. I accept the terms. Next. Ooh, it needs a serial number. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, so I typed in the serial number. Click finish. Windows 98 setup. Estimated time remaining 18 minutes. Windows 98 is now initializing its driver database. Okay, let's see. What will it do? Windows is now detecting non-plug-and-play hardware in your computer. This may take a few minutes and may cause your computer to stop responding. Windows 98 is now setting up your hardware and any plug-and-play devices you might have. Okay, restart again. Let's get back into this window. Push that restart button. Okay. Control to get out from there. Boot from hard drive. Yes, boot from hard drive. Windows 98. Okay, time and date. Stuff. January. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, close. Time zone. That's the control panel. Setting up control panel. Programs on the start menu. Windows help. MS-DOS. Wow, the old good old MS-DOS. Copying files. I can move this window. I'm copying from the Windows CD-ROM. CD, which is that ISO file. Okay, Windows 98 second edition CD-ROM is still copying files. 97, 98%, 100. Updating system settings. This will take a few minutes. At least on the old computers it did take quite a few minutes. Okay, less than a minute, and we have the restart button. Spacebar. Yes, it's working. Okay, so Windows 98 is about to be installed. Boot from hard disk. Yes, boot from hard disk. The CD is still inserted, which is an ISO file in this case. And Windows 98 is starting. It has to be already installed. Let's see. Critical error. Okay, that's nice. Let's close it. The processor is still working. Okay, let's try to close the entire program. The processor is still being used. What is using that processor? CPU, the recording software, screen recorder. Oh, come on. Okay, I stopped the screen recorder and it's pretty interesting how much it's being used. Okay, so let's try it again. VirtualBox. Start it. Start the Windows 98. Let's see. Will it work or not? Boot from hard drive. Boot normally. Close it. Normal. checking the good old scan disk, Microsoft scan disk, which is always checking the hard drive for errors. Sometimes it makes a good job, sometimes destroys data. Windows is trying to load. The rest operating system doesn't support mouse control. Ooh, okay, so yes, my mouse is working. We have a username. I didn't enter any password. Please wait while Windows builds a driver information database. Default monitor. Windows is installing the software for your hardware. Updating system settings. Wow, that Windows sound. Voila. Okay, so that was a welcome screen inside Windows 98. Windows 98 was successfully installed on this computer. Okay, and let's try to modify the screen resolution, properties, settings, and wow, 16 colors. Okay, come on, nothing. Oh, be serious. It needs a display adapter, I mean a driver. A graphics driver. Okay, so Windows 98 was installed. Let's see, Internet Explorer. Welcome to MSN Internet Access. Next, next, next. Oops, so we have to click cancel. Okay, let's start it from this one. Launch Internet Explorer browser. Brings us to the same window. Welcome to MSN. Yeah, the same window. Okay, let's launch Outlook Express. It wants to connect to the internet. Okay, connect to the internet. That's the same program. Let's close it somehow. Online services, my documents. Wow. Windows 98. Properties, documents. Okay, my computer. Oh, we have a C drive. We have a piggy. What's this pig? This Windows installation kit is hacked, modified. Okay, we have a good old floppy disk. The disk in drive A is not formatted. Do you want to format it? Yes. Let's see which disk will be formatted. Okay, quick. Yes, start. Initializing. Which floppy disk? Cannot quick format. Okay, don't bother. Close it. 98. Okay, so that's the C drive. That's the Win98 folder where we just installed Windows. Oh, it has the autoexec.bat file. Command prompt. Yeah, command prompt. Okay, some log files, ms-dos. Yeah, we have the option to shut down, not to shut down, restart in ms-dos mode. Yay, we have another operating system inside this operating system. Volume. Web TV. What's that? 640 by 480, 16 colors. Okay. January. Clock. Okay. Let's go to my computer. Properties. Wow, we're running Windows 98 2nd edition. Pentium 2 processor with 500 megabytes of RAM. Who said it? It's a Pentium. Okay. Some devices. Sound Blaster. Wow. Hardware profile, performance, file system, floppy, CD, removable disk. Enable that one. Okay, graphics, full acceleration, virtual memory. Let Windows manage. Okay, close. No, don't restart it. Refresh, arrange, active desktop. Okay, let's see. Programs, accessories, phone dialer, CD player, sound recorder, Windows media player. Wow, which one is this? About media player, version 6 from 1999. This one could not open an MP3 song, I think. Okay, is the Windows? Yes, it's working. The Windows key on the keyboard. Online services, startup folder, accessories, calculator. Ooh, it's the same. Okay, let's get out control panel. Let's see that. Keyboard, regional, power, user, mouse. Nice. Shutdown. Restart in MS-DOS mode. Ah, that's an interesting thing. Come on, restart. And voila, we have MS-DOS. What can we do here? We have another operating system. If we don't like it, we can delete it. Let's delete the Win98 folder. RD, I think it won't work. Win98. 98, okay. Yes, it's not empty. A Dell tree. Win98. The directory Win98 and all its subdirectories. Yes. Deleting the Windows folder. Okay, so we just got out of Windows into MS-DOS and we are destroying the operating system on this computer. Deleting Windows 98. Okay, before it will delete everything, let's stop it by resetting the computer. File, machine and reset. Let's see, will this Windows start? Boot from hard drive, hard disk. Yes, it's not starting, we just ruined it. Files are missing. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching and bye bye. That was the installation and review of Windows 98, which was running under a virtual computer using VirtualBox software on a slightly newer machine than Windows 98 used to run on. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.